when action is completely different, right? Knowing and doing is two different things. So this lady was a cat person for many years, many years. And she decided after watching the show and reading the book that it was time for her to rescue a dog. So she did the right thing. She went into a shelter, right? In America, 45 million dogs die every year. So to adopt a dog is saving a life. So we encourage people to save a life and to go to a shelter, right?
Woo!
All the dogs that I have are going to be euthanized, you know. All the pit bulls that I have, all the Rottweilers that I have, they're going to be euthanized. So, and then they become my helpers. But she went to the shelter, and she fell in love with this Rottweiler, a cat person, and then she went into a Rottweiler, right? And she felt very compelled about seeing about this Rottweiler, because this Rottweiler was at the end of the kennel, you know, uncertain, unsure. So he was not having a good day. And so the kennel person, the kennel assistant, told him about the story, the past, what happened to this dog. And she read the book, and she watched the show. So she finally filled out the application, and the Rottweiler didn't want to come out of the kennel, so she ended up grabbing the Rottweiler and carrying the Rottweiler to her car, a Volvo. Boom, put him in the back of the Volvo. She came prepared. So she turned on the car and she started throwing cookies. Right, to soothe the dog down. She read the book, she watched the show. So the dog in the meantime, things popping from nowhere. When they're nervous or afraid, they don't eat. Right? So it's just all these things are like almost attacking him. Right? So she calls her friends, her neighbors, and she said, I rescued a dog. What kind of dog? A Rottweiler. A Rottweiler is going to kill the cat! Right? Because Rottweilers are bred to kill cats only. That was the wrong book, right? So he said, no, this is a really nice Rottweiler. Poor thing, had a bad past, blah, blah. Right, so she finally arrived at the neighborhood, and everybody came, meet the Rottweiler. The Rottweiler became a little more concerned because all these people were like, oh, poor thing, and, you know, he became more concerned. So she finally got the Rottweiler out of the house, out of the car, and then she went into the next step, which is introducing him to the cat, right? But the way she said, okay, let's go meet your sister. So she goes and come to the door, and of course the cat is on the couch. The cat hears the human with something. Everything is so slow in the cat world. It have to be done like super cool.
Yeah. This is so true.
Yes.
Every so methodical, right? They don't move the tail too fast. They're too cool to move the tail too fast. So they only move the end of the tail. A dog would be like, he would be at the door a long time ago, right? But not the cat. The cat's too cool, too cool.
So true.
See, it's perfect. And then the lady opens the door and says, meet your sister. Cat goes around. The Rottweiler is following. So the cat begins right away, my couch. My window. Don't go near the window, don't look at the window. So the cat right away went and told the dog what was going to happen. I'm going to deal with you right now, and then I deal with the human. Right? So, why did the lady call me? The dog didn't attack the cat, so that was perfect. Because the dog didn't listen to her. The dog only listens to the cat. So she was absolutely hurt by this because she rescued the dog, not the cat. So why the cat became the authority figure, the guidance, the realtor, right? We introduced him to the whole house because the cat became the pack leader from the beginning, right? So the dog was a mess. The cat had to snap him out of him and then give him directions right away because apparently they were coming in anyway. So the cat didn't ask, what kind of breed are you, why you look like a mess, and what's up with those markings, right? Didn't focus on the past, on how he looks like, he focused on what he needed, right? The human was a mess, the dog was a mess, right? So, but he makes sure, the cat already controlled the human anyway. So the new member, right, the new member needed to be controlled. And so therefore the cat became the pack leader. Are you with me?
Yeah.
Yeah. This is a true story. So let me show you my pack. All this is very relevant to the whole concept of leadership. These are my two kids learning how to nurture Mother Nature or how to be with Mother Nature. My pack, my new pack. Different breeds, the United Nations. A little bit of everything, but they do get along. I think that's good. Yeah, everybody is in the back. Everybody's here. I am in a calm sort of state. They're in a calm surrender state.
Look at Junior.
43 acres, so we can save more lives. Yes. That was just like coming to Canada was a dream of mine. Having a ranch, it was a dream. So dream came true. But the point is, cat dog is an odd couple. It works because the cat became the calm assertive energy. The dog took the calm submissive state. They couldn't trust the human. The human was not calm submissive or even calm and assertive. The human was in a different state, right?
Yeah.
Now I am in a calm assertive state. And dogs are in a calm submissive state, but it's an odd couple. So let me show you another odd couple in order for you to see that it has nothing to do with species. I want you to focus on state of mind or energy.
Oh.
This is Suri and Roscoe. Orangutan dog, right? Calm submissive state. He's doing his orangutan moves. The orangutan, what I like is he's not trying to make a dog become an orangutan. He's not trying to change his identity. Right? Now he is walking the dog, and I tell you that one thing, he's walking that dog better than a lot of my clients. He's not being dragged by it. Right? Here, celebration. The dog is not running away. Look at him. Now this is another odd couple. This is a baby hippo and a 200-year-old turtle. Now the baby hippo, his parents died. The zookeepers wanted to put him with another hippo so he learned hippo psychology. But the hippos didn't want him. He was an orphan, so he was going to die. So the partner of the turtle passed away, and they said, well, let's see how it works. So as you see, the turtle is walking the hippo without a leash. Right? So they're in sync. Different species, but they're in sync. They need each other. One is the pack leader, the other one is the follower. Calm assertive energy, calm submissive state. Right? Now, affection, very gentle, right? Trust, respect, loyalty. That's the meaning of it. That's the meaning of assertive state, calm submissive state.
Trust.